and preventing anti-Semitism and hate, resigning in part.
Got junk. Nobody investigates like the ABC 7 team.
Go Green Week! Yay! I am Phil in the Blanc, and you can fill me in with your light into my dark world. Season 2, episode 165. Eddie Redmayne from Broadway's Cabaret, Monica Mangin, tries to convince you to waste your money on buying terrible things that are on clearance for a reason. Through the Live's new ABC, We're So Fucking Greedy, annual Michael Gelman yard sale for rich people. This is how rich people have garage sales in the middle of their TV studio.
Today, award-winning film and Broadway star Redmayne. Plus, exclusively for our amazing viewers, our fun bargains. Also, tips for growing an eco-friendly lawn as we continue live Go Green Week. Say cheese. All next,
Are you suffering from the allergies?
I think you know I am.
You look pretty good right now.
I just put on all the makeup.
These foods could help you avoid seasonal allergies. Turmeric. Turmeric, yeah.
I drink that, and I also put it on my face.
It's anti-inflammatory, as you know. Oranges. Vitamin C always proves itself a superhero in the case by acting as a natural antihistamine to quell stuffiness and red eyes. You know what I love?
I also put vitamin C on my face.
I love those sumo oranges. Do you know what sumo oranges are?
Let's see if he says the word nice. Let's see if he says the word nice. If he says the word nice, we have to drink. Sumo oranges, they got that skin. You peel them and you get the flesh.
Oranges. Vitamin C
flesh
always proves itself a
got the nice juice inside, the nice flesh.
Superhero in the case by acting as a natural antihistamine to quell stuffiness and red eyes. You know what I love?
I also put vitamin C on my face.
Yeah, in the form of fucking Mark's semen.
They look pretty good right now.
I just put on all the makeup.
These foods could help you avoid seasonal allergies. Turmeric. Turmeric, yeah.
I drink that, and I also put it on my face.
It's anti-inflammatory, as you know. Oranges. Vitamin C always proves itself a superhero in allergies. Turmeric. Turmeric, yeah.
I drink
semen,
and I also put it on my face.
It's anti-inflammatory, as you know. Oranges. Vitamin C always proves itself a superhero in the case by acting as a natural antihistamine to quell stuffiness and red eyes. You know what I love?
I also put Lola's face
on my face.
I love those sumo oranges. Do you know what sumo oranges are?
Sumo.
Oh, sumo, they're the best. They're like $9 a piece.
I also put vitamin C on my face.
I love those sumo oranges. Do you know superhero in the case by acting as a natural antihistamine to quell stuffiness and red eyes. You know what I love?
I also put
Lola's vagina
face.
I love those sumo oranges. Do you know what sumo oranges are? superhero in the case by acting as a natural antihistamine to quell stuffiness and red eyes. You know what I love?
I also put vitamins in my face.
I love those sumo oranges. Superhero in the case by acting as a natural antihistamine to quell stuffiness and red eyes. You know what I love?
I also put
Lola's cunt.
on my face.
I love those sumo oranges. Do you know what sumo oranges are?
Sumo oranges.
Sumo,
you-
yes, they're the best. They look like an Asian man's balls.
Natural antihistamine to quell stuffiness and red eyes. You know what I love?
I also put
Lola's titties.
on my face.
I love those sumo oranges. Do you know what sumo oranges are?
Sumo oranges.
Because you know why?
They're
You get-
massive oranges
Shut
with a
up.
big belly.
Dude, now you did it. Mark was about to explain what sumo's special oranges are, and you can't help yourself but to cut him off and finish him off. Like, I have to say it first because I want people to think I'm smarter than you. They got the same fucking complex.
It's anti-inflammatory, as you know. Oranges. Vitamin C always proves itself a superhero in the case by acting as a natural antihistamine to quell stuffiness and red eyes. You know what I love?
I also put
Lola's tits.
my face.
I love those sumo oranges. Do you know what sumo oranges are?
Yes, sumo.
I think you know I am.
They look pretty good right now.
I
They were
just
red
put
last
on
night.
all the makeup.
These foods could help you avoid seasonal allergies. Turmeric. Turmeric, yeah.
I drink,
Semen from a dick.
so put it on my face.
It's anti-inflammatory, as you know. Oranges. Vitamin C always proves itself a superhero in the case by acting as a natural antihistamine.
Tell me if you want me. Tell me if you leave me so.
Turmeric, yeah.
I drink.
Dick cum.
I also put it on my face.
It's anti-inflammatory, as you know. Oranges. Vitamin C always proves itself a superhero in the case by acting as a natural antihistamine to quell.
Tell me if you know that you love me so. Tell me if you want me, bitch, I'm off.
Yeah.
I drink that, and I also put it on my face.
It's anti. Allergies. Turmeric. Turmeric, yeah.
I drink,
Jism.
and I also put it on my face.
It's anti-inflammatory, as you know. Oranges. Vitamin C always proves itself a superhero in the case by acting as a natural antihistamine to quell stuffiness and red eyes. You know what I love?
I also put
Joaquin's dick.
on my face.
I love those sumo oranges. Do you know what sumo oranges are?
Sumo oranges.
Because you know why?
They're
You can-
massive oranges with a big belly button, and you can
you
rip
rip
it
you can
right
just-
off.
Yeah. You can rip the skin right off.
It just peels.
It just peels.
The orange pops out of the
Pops
skin.
out. Oh, and you can just I really eat a lot of
We
just go
devoured that.
through those sumo oranges. Red onion. Oh. Sardines. Oh. Sardines, yes.
Out of the
Pops
skin.
out. Oh, and you can just I really eat a lot of
We
just go
devoured
through
that.
Like
those sumo
vaginas.
oranges. Red onion. Oh. Sardines. Oh. Sardines, yes.
I'd rather have the,
Anti-inflammatory, the omega-3s, Gelman.
I'd rather have the allergies.
So I'm gonna get some red onions and some
Sardines?
just rub it all over. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's on you, dude. That's going to be your problem. So here's a really interesting article, and I'm dying because I think I already know the answer to this.
You're gonna ask me something?
I am.
Okay.
So 1 in 5 adults admitted to having cold feet and nearly running out on their wedding day.
Yeah.
Well, we were
I
in
wasn't one of those
Vegas.
5.
We were in Vegas. I didn't have
You
cold
seemed
feet.
a little stressed out.
I was not stressed out.
You seemed very stressed out.
If you look at the wedding photo that we took in the Chapel of the Bells,
Yeah.
you're like this.
I was cold.
You were cold?
Yeah,
it was,
cold
it was
feet.
chilly. It was 100 degrees outside.
No, but it was chilly in there. And when we went
Oh,
back
you were
and
wearing
married,
little.
no, but when we married the couple,
Yeah. was not stressed out.
You seemed
I was
very
not.
stressed out.
If you look at the wedding
the
photo
cute
that we took in the
couple
Chapel of
banter.
the Bells,
Yeah.
you're like this.
Like
I was
cold
cold.
feet.
You know, cold. It was chilly. It was 100 degrees outside.
No, but it was chilly in there, and when we went back
you're
and
wearing
married,
little.
no, but when we married the couple
Yeah.
in Las Vegas, not too many months ago.
No, you actually are dull like that. You were wearing nothing. Look at you.
No, I know. I was wearing. It's a long dress, but it's very like that fabric that it provides no coverage.
Yeah, I don't.
It's
Just so you know, I don't get cold feet. When I make a decision, I stand by my decision. I make a decision, and then.
Well, now this article is boring. I thought for sure you did
No, I did not have cold feet.
I said to Gelman, give me that cold feet article because I'm going to get him to confess to cold feet.
Like, well, explain. What are they saying?
So they're saying that 1 in 5 married Americans confess they nearly skipped out on their own weddings. They polled 2,000 Americans who were married between the years of 2021 and 2024. 20% got cold feet before their big day.
These are kids,
I think it's the pressure of the wedding.
Weddings
are.
Yeah, I think if they polled people that before they send the invitations out, if they could push a button and
get the invitation back.
Get the invitations back, because once the invitations are out, it's a done deal. It's public humiliation. It's public humiliation.
Yeah. If you're regretting it, like
Repeat.
your marriage
RBS.
is forever.
Mark
trust
gets a
me.
drink.
We've been married for
Hundreds of years. Yeah.
You should not go into it like with You don't enter into it with regret because the regret doesn't go.
It's not
away.
to be entered in lightly.
Yes, Reverend. Yes. Good for you for remembering your vows.
Yeah, and asunder.
And asunder. And something about asunder. I love that that's what you remember about our wedding ceremony.
And
He remembers the words lightly and asunder.
And asunder, yeah. Ample opportunities. Wide pants have gone mainstream for men. Okay.
We got bigger hips because we're eating more because we feel comfortable in our bodies, while women have to take Montaro.
I love that that's what you remember about our wedding ceremony.
And
he remembers the words lightly and asunder.
And asunder, yeah. Ample opportunities. Wide pants have gone mainstream for men. Okay.
Let's see you men stand up. Show me your wide pants.
Anybody have any wide pants here? But they can be easily skew sloppy. So how to wear them well is very, very important. Here's some examples, right? I don't really have. I have 2 pairs of cords that I bought at that like trendy place in Ann Arbor.
Yes.
I like them, and people give me compliments. I was happy when the pleats went away from like.
You and Gelman, you guys hate pleated pants.
Yeah.
I love a pleated pant.
On a woman maybe, but on a guy I don't like a pleat.
I like a pleated pant on a guy, on a woman. I don't care. Yeah, I love pleats. I think they're a design detail. I like curtains. I do.
That reminds you of curtains.
I love curtains.
Yeah.
I love an old school curtain.
I do have some jeans in my wardrobe that I haven't touched. Right. I forget. Like I'm looking for a dark jean. I put them on, and they're like leggings.
Oh yes, I
tight.
remember your legging pants.
They're very tight.
Yes,
jeans.
You went through that skinny jean phase where I was like.
Okay.
Go off, King.
I should probably let those go. They're not.
Don't let them go. You never know when they're going to come back.
I think I'm of the age where I can't wear skinny jeans. I don't really want to wear skinny jeans, but.
Have you ever, we've all seen the meme of the dog. It's like a pug or something. It's a French bulldog, and the French bulldog is standing up against the wall. And French bulldogs are like big at the top, and then they're really skinny at the bottom. And they're like men over 40 wearing skinny jeans.
Yeah. Same.
We were talking about this a while ago. There are people that travel around the country eclipse chasing, the eclipse chasers. They go to all of the once-in-a-lifetime eclipse events.
Yep.
To me, that means it's more than once in a lifetime if you're going 5 times a year to different eclipses. But there are people that now travel from marathon to marathon.
Oh, yeah.
These are people that are marathon chasers.
They're cool. Like people who... They're cool?
No, it is
I
cool.
mean, I'd like to do it in New York. But New York is cool. Travel.
You're not traveling to go to the Boston Marathon to watch.
Or the London Marathon.
Right.
Oh, you know what? That'd be nice.
That would be
That
nice.
would be nice. Wait, I think it's cool now. I think it's cool. Paris would be nice.
Yeah, Paris. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Oh. So many marathons. So little time.
So little time.
Are we marathon chasers?
I'm
now?
chasing marathons. I think it's cool. You know what? Scratch that.
I still want to run in a minute.
You should run.
No,
You
I
should
feel
run
like
before
we should do it together.
No. I'll spectate. I'll follow you around on my little app.
It
She's
would
at mile
be-
5.
It would be. She's running 20-minute miles. We're
It'd be
in
meaningful
trouble.
for you that if I ran a marathon with you?
I think it would be meaningful for both of us because we would motivate each other to finish because nobody would want to be the person to quit. We've motivated each other to do all sorts of crazy
Sure.
things. Hello. Look at what we're doing right now.
I would consider it. I would consider it. I guess that's like a maybe when you tell a kid maybe. Come on, you two. Go when the parents say, can we do this? And then you say, maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
God, nothing is worse to a kid. There are young people in this audience today. Tell
There's
me
one right
how
there.
much you hate it when your parents say, we'll see.
That's
But
code
we'll
for
see
it's
is a-
never going to happen.
It's a functional no.
It's not going to happen.
It's
Yeah.
like,
It's
but they
delaying
don't
it
want to
all.
say no,
In the
and they're
moment.
hoping you'll forget. I know because I'm a parent. I've used "we'll see"
My will see.
35 million times.
Not 35 million, probably more like 8,000. But it's a way of saying, like, look, I have to think about it, but I'm busy and I don't want to think about it. I don't want to give you a yes if I might regret it. Or it means no, and I don't want to break your heart now. Or it means no, except for the rare occasion that if me and your mom get divorced, then I will do that to make your mom jealous, not to make you happy. Not to make you happy, but to make your mom jealous. I don't want you to think about me and your mom getting divorced like a decade from now. So 99.9% no. So
When your parents
it depends on me divorcing your mom. So I guess we'll see. So I guess we'll see.
say, "we'll see."
That's
But
code
we'll see
for
is
it's
a-
never going to happen.
It's a functional no. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's
but they
delaying
don't
it
want to
all.
say no,
In
and
the
they're
moment.
hoping you'll forget. I know because I'm a parent. I've used "we'll see"
My will see.
35 million times.
My will see for you when you ask me something that I don't want to do,
I know that's a no.
Fuck you.
and I say that's interesting.
Yeah. That Mark doesn't
that's
say.
interesting.
Mark doesn't say "we'll see" because I am older than he is, so he knows he can't say "we'll see." So he says to me, "That's interesting," but I know that means no. I understand that
So,
he's telling me no.
so you'll say, Mark, can you throw the garbage out? So a conversation will go like this. Mark, can you throw the garbage out, please? That's interesting. That doesn't make sense. I get it if you were to say, oh, the garbage can's full. That's interesting. But Mark, will you help me put my shoe on? That's interesting. That doesn't make sense. Anytime you ask him to do something he doesn't want to do, oh, Mark, will you zip up the back of my dress? That's interesting. And then he just stares at you. And your dress goes unzipped.
I am older than he is, so
That's right, you cougar.
he knows he can't say "we'll see." So he says, doesn't say "we'll see" because I am older than he is, so he knows he can't say "we'll see." So he says to me, "That's interesting," but I know that means no. I understand that he's telling me no,
Yeah.
but he understands that I'm going, and I say to him, "I'll revisit." So we have a coded language.
Right.
He says, "That's interesting," and I say, "I'll revisit this with
Oh,
you,"
you're such a
meaning
cute married
I'm going to be
couple.
Not forgetting.
relentless
I'm not forgetting.
until I get my way.
All right, we have a fun show today.
Eddie Redmayne is here.
Yeah.
Relationship goals, guys.
Also, our very own Monica
Re-
Mangin is here.
relationship goals. Yay. Develop a secret language with your 60-year-old partner.
coded language.
Right.
He says, that's interesting. And I say, I'll revisit this with you. Meaning, I'm going to be relentless
I'm not forgetting.
until I get my way.
All right, we have a fun show today.
Eddie Redmayne is here.
Yes. Also, our very own Monica Mangin is here to share some Earth Month bargains, all for 50% off.
Earth Month bargains.
Yep.
Incredible.
50% off.
So Lives Go Green Week continues with tips on how to plant an eco-friendly lawn. Eco-friendly lawn. Does that mean like just plant marijuana in your lawn?
I don't think so. No, this is ways to have your grass grow without using all kinds of chemicals.
I just said that.
Different grass, yeah.
Oh, different grass.
Yes,
Got it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nobody writes these jokes. I know that might be hard for you to believe. All right.
Because they would use the word grass. So now her whole joke is, let's think of the word grass as weed. Oh, he helps your grass grow. Oh, so he helps your weed grow. Because I'm from the 70s, so I call it grass.
It's the reason you all showed up today. It's time to play.
Oh, come
All right, let's say hello to Kim Farion from Mattawan, New Jersey, who watches the show on WABC. Good morning, Kim. How are you?
Good morning, Kelly and Mark.
Good
How you
morning.
doing? How's Mattawan these days?
Very beautiful.
All right. All right. Well, you know how this game's work. You've given us two statements. One is true, one is false. I have 60 seconds to decide which is the truth. If you stump me, you'll win this. And that. All right.
People in the audience not that excited about your mug and your shirt.
Here are Kim's two statements. I have 7 sisters.
Lie.
Or I lived in a tent on the beach
Oh,
for
that's
6
easy.
weeks.
Everyone lives on
All
a
right,
tent
well,
for 6 weeks.
Let's go through it. Name your sisters, please.
Anne, Erin, Nancy, Tracy, Marie, Judy, and Kristen.
Lie.
All
Too
right.
perfect.
And how is Karen?
Liar.
How old?
No, how is she?
Oh, she's good.
Okay.
Good question.
And what order are you in?
I'm the oldest.
Oh,
Oh,
you're the
my
oldest.
gosh.
So how many years older are you than the youngest?
12.
And the
16.
youngest, she is 12 years younger than me.
Whoa.
And your mother,
7 sisters in 12
your
years.
mother, is she okay? Was she okay?
She's not okay.
Okay. Tell us
She
about
has
that
7
tent you lived
daughters.
on the beach, and where were you? And tell me about it.
So that was in Costa Rica.
Uh-huh.
I had been traveling and living there for about a year. And the last 6 weeks, I ran out of money, so I lived in a tent.
Cool.
That took a turn.
Good.
All right. I ran out of time. I can't ask any more questions about the tent. 12.
Didn't
7,
you live in a tent for a while?
for summer
Yeah,
in
and?
Sardinia.
And?
I was 13 months old. I don't remember anything.
But your mother must have told you stories.
Yeah, it was sandy. There was a lot of sand. 7 kids in 12 years. That's a lot of kids.
In a short amount of
8
time.
kids.
8 kids. Oh, 8 kids. 12.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to say that you ran out of money and that you lived in a tent on a beach in Costa
I
Rica
agree.
for 6
You are
weeks.
correct.
Yeah.
8 girls in 12 years is pushing it too much.
You know, I usually don't do this, but I want to go back and kind of like talk about what I did to make you mess up a little bit. Did you not think about the years, the spread of the years? Do you wish you would have said like 16 years?
I did not think about the spread of the years.
All right, well, I'm sorry. You didn't win the mug or the t-shirt, but you still have a chance to win a valuable trip. Do you wish you would have said like 16 years?
I did not think about the spread of the years.
See, this is what I don't have up here. You ain't got no brains, bitch.
All right, well, I'm sorry. You didn't win the mug or the t-shirt, but you still have a chance to win a valuable trip. It's time for Warm It Up Travel Trivia.
Oh, are you a professional? That's great one-night stand energy. I don't know if I ever want to have sex with her more than a weekend.
Wow. That was Molly Weiss from Farmington Hills, Michigan. Can you Mark wasn't looking when you did your high kick. Can you do your high kick again? Here we go.
Thank you.
That was incredible. Are you a professional dancer?
Yes.
Oh, we have the most talented audience
We do.
members. I swear we
It's
do.
all of New
Deja,
York,
spin
you
that wheel
stupid
to see
bitch.
what Kim is playing for. Okay, you're playing for a trip for two to the Fairmont Mayakoba Resort in Riviera Maya, Mexico. 7 days, 6 nights. It's all inclusive. It includes what, Mark?
Everything.
Yes. Surprise valued at $9,400. You have 20 seconds and only one guest. Kim, good luck.
Kim, here we go. We've had Pam Greer on the show. What state did Pam say her family is originally from?
Texas.
Wyoming.
Wow!
Congratulations! You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Fairmont Mayakoba Resort in Mexico. Capturing the unique essence of the Riviera Maya, Fairmont Mayakoba blends effortlessly with its sleepy oceanfront setting. This triple-A 5-diamond luxury resort showcases a thoughtful, casual elegance while providing genuine, exemplary service and distinct, locally inspired experiences. Your prize is valued at approximately $9,400.
Kim, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift card from Bed, Bath, and Beyond. So please pick a number between 1 and 178.
96.
21.
21. All right, Kim, congratulations again. When we return, Eddie Redmayne is here.
Still on live. Go Green Week continues with tips on how to save and eco-friendly home. Monica Mangin is here with some Earth Month markets, all for 50% off. And coming up next, Eddie Redmayne.
Check out this shoe that altered my...
Done that yet?
Musical.
Come on, find more style at the best price and get it tomorrow only at the Room Place.
Don't forget on tomorrow's show from Bob Hart's Abishola, Folake Olowafoiku.
And a performance by Latin duo Mao Iriki.
And Lives Go Green Week continues with a gardening lesson. Now,
I said you better love me already. I know you know what you said that I'm steady. That's why my baby, she love me, she fuck me, she haunt me tonight.
Hart's Abishola, Folake Olowafoiku.
Yeah, good luck.
And a performance by Latin duo Mao Iriki.
And Lives Go Green Week continues with a gardening lesson. Now, he's a multi-award-winning actor of stage and screen, and he's already won an Oscar and a Tony. Now he's back on Broadway as the MC in the musical Cabaret. Please welcome back to the show, Eddie Redmayne. You know, you are such a brilliant actor. So many awards, plus the Order of the British Empire.
What is that?
Does that mean
Very
that
good.
you are a knight? Are you
Absolutely not.
Sir anywhere?
No. There are various different awards that the royal family give, and the OBE, which is, is one that I'm lucky enough to have. I think there are various grades of it, but I don't quite know what it means. And it's a wonderful thing. I got to meet the Queen, which was pretty extraordinary.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
And what was the Queen like? Because as Americans, or at least for myself, I was obsessed with her royal majesty.
Yeah,
she's so iconic.
So iconic. And so all I remember is on the day when you get given the award, you queue up and you're taught by one of the household all the process. You have to kind of genuflect and you have to say ma'am, not mom, or and then this sort of moment happens in front of a huge audience. And I remember going in and all of that went out my head.
Yes.
The Queen was standing in front of me. I sort of fiddled to the floor a bit, said ma'am and mom, and then ran off with a bright beetroot face.
Another award, you're the Freeman of the City of London.
Guys,
what does that mean? What does that mean?
Britain is a weird country.
It's amazing.
So yeah, I was given this award, which is called the Freeman of the City of London, and you know, I'll take any award. I'll take any award. And so I went to get it, and I sort of said it's a very, very old British award. And I said, what? I asked them the same question. I was like, this is lovely, wonderful, what a beautiful thing.
Is it the key to the city?
And they said, you're allowed, the great perk of winning this award is you are legally allowed to drive sheep across London Bridge once a year. And I was like, that is a great award. I mean, Oscars don't give you that.
Have you done that yet?
I am yet to do it, but I can't wait to do it.
I would be happy to come over with you.
Please.
And just get a couple sheep.
I mean, or maybe
and drive them. Drive them, not walk them.
No, drive. I think, gently
Mark would like to carry them like a shepherd. He would like to shepherd them.
So once again, you're a New Yorker.
Oh yes.
Do you love New York? What's your favorite thing to do?
I love this city. I've been lucky enough to work here a few times over my career. This time of the year, when the blossoms out and the spread, there is no more beautiful place in the world. But at the moment, so I'm doing Cabaret here, which I'm loving. But you live like a monk. It's this sort of odd thing when you're inviting audiences to come and have a hedonistic, sort of all-consuming evening, and yet you are only drinking water, you know, sort of
saving a voice,
So I go to galleries. There's a very beautiful gallery called the Neue Gallery here in New York, which is all art from the period of Cabaret as well. So I go and get a wee bit of inspiration there. But just loving the city.
Do you have a strict workout routine that you adhere to? Because it's such a
stick my fingers in my ass and then down my throat and then ball.
The role itself is quite a workout.
That's the workout.
But I have this brilliant man called Greg, who is a sort of icon on Broadway, that he is the man that keeps people upright. And I go and see him. I saw him last night, and he's a body like a masseuse, but as much as I love him, and I have great respect for you, Greg,
it's the painful kind
it is horrendous.
Yes.
It's absolute agony. But it's that sort of thing where the pain you think is going to, therefore, it must be doing something, right? So it's
exactly. Isn't that true? I only trust things that are painful.
Completely.
Even skincare, if it doesn't burn, it's not working.
Exactly. And also, if one's ever lucky enough to have a massage, I was saying this to Greg last night, he was like, Eddie, your body, it's broken. You know, you are, and it makes you feel so heroic. You're like, I'm the toughest.
Only
toughest MC in the world.
Only 800 more shows to go.
All right, we're taking a break. When we come back, we'll talk about Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club. Stick around.
Still ahead of live. Feature some amazing markets all in honor of Earth Month that you won't want to miss.
Is
vitamins and minerals and a new fiber blend with a prebiotic.
It's Darvin's Countdown to Summer Sale with 45 to 65% off store-wide, plus an extra 10% off in-stock merchandise and special financing for 72 months. The Countdown to Summer Sale through Monday at Darvin.
Welcome back. We're here with Eddie Redmayne, who is starring as the MC in Cabaret, the brilliant revival on Broadway. This role is so demanding in every way, and your character really has a dare I say, a metamorphosis of some kind on stage before our very eyes. Tell me about it. Tell me about being back on Broadway. I know you did this character in London, so do you find new facets of the character with every show?
I mean, the amazing thing about the MC in Cabaret, and the reason why so many actors are drawn to it, is because it's almost an abstract character. He exists in a void in some ways. And so often when you're on stage, the other character in the scene with you is the audience. And at the Kit Kat Club, where we're doing it here in New York, the theatre's in the round. So you enter the theatre through these sort of cavernous sort of tunnels and get taken past bars and past singers and musicians and dancers, with the idea being that all your memory of 52nd Street and New York life has been left behind there, and you're really transported into the world of Weimar, Germany. But for me, I get to play with beautifully generous American audiences every night, and it's just thrilling. And the metamorphosis, as you say, the character, I see him as a bit of a shapeshifter. And he goes from, there's this one moment when he's a clown, and then he's a sort of almost dressed as a skeleton, and so it's a lot of makeup, a lot of quick changes, a lot of
it's shocking to me how you're really able to pull it all off.
So many characters.
Is it very different with the American audience versus the British audience?
It has been interesting. I mean, the American audiences are, dare I say it, more generous spirited. There's a sort of tradition,
less reserved,
yes. And that's wonderful, again, because that's my role, is to interact with the audience and to kind of creep in and amongst them and to kind of play with them and entice and seduce them into the world. It's lovely having people that are giving some. In Britain, there was a slight, the British Reserve was slightly more on show.
Joe Gray originated this role. Have you seen him? Has he been to the show?
Basically, the British fans don't want to come across as gay, and even the straight American fans are like, "Oh my God, people are going to think I'm gay for an hour." I'm honored.
Joe Gray originated this role. Have you seen him? Has he been to the show?
Do you know, I think Joe Gray he's sort of my icon, and and our production, I've been such a fan of Cabaret for so many years. He's sort of my icon, and our production, I've been such a fan of Cabaret for so many years, and we sort of stand on the shoulders of these brilliant productions that have come before. But he came the other evening, and there was this moment when my character, this clown, this Piero, and he introduces a scene, and then he sits on the side of the stage, and 2 tables back from the front, I suddenly saw Joel's face, and he was sitting next to his daughter, Jennifer. And we clocked eyes, and I was in character, and he put his hand on his heart, and he sort of pushed his heart towards me, and it was a moment I will never forget in my life.
The fact that you didn't go up in the scene.
You know, I felt so lucky that I was in character, because if I'd been Eddie, I would have been totally screwed. And
We can't wait to come see it. And if you're in New York City, go see Eddie and Cabaret. It's at the August Wilson Theater on Broadway. Come on, bargains.
Tomorrow on Live, but the series Bob Hearts have a show left. Malaki over for you.
Golden Girls, the laughs continue.
We are busy running a social media empire.
Please, Blanche. You and Rose founded Creakin', a sex app for seniors.
Loved it. One more. Summer. It'll be here before you know it. But for a hot deal on a new mattress right now, shop Darvin's Countdown to Summer Mattress Sale. Save 45 to 65% on hundreds of mattresses, plus an extra 10% off in-stock merchandise with special financing for 72 months. Get a two-sided flippable queen mattress for as little as $7.99, or a Beauty Rest Harmony King for the price of a queen. The Countdown to Summer Mattress Sale through Monday at Darvin.
The convenience of Seattle Sun's healthy eating is second to none.
I don't have to worry about getting home and fixing dinner, fixing my lunches for the week. It's given me back time to be able to do the things that I like to do.
Seattle Sutton is my nutritionist, my grocer, my favorite restaurant.
It's a well-rounded diet.
There's no side effects to healthy eating, and I found I had more energy. I felt better. You go on this plan, you will see results, and you're going to love the food.
Lost Illinois Medicaid? Healthcare.gov is here for you.
Where can we find a low-cost health plan?
What about a plan that covers doctor visits?
Emergency care?
Prescriptions?
With the new law, 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll today for Friday the 1st of May.
What's the website?
Healthcare.gov.
You're going to be the handsomest wedding guest.
I look amazing.
You look like you're LGBTQ member.
A sex app for seniors.
Loved it. One more.
Welcome back. All of our bargains are at least 50% off, and you can simply point that smartphone camera at the QR code in the corner of your screen to purchase anything you see. So let's get shopping with Monica Mangin. We're celebrating Earth Day.
Wearing a corduroy romper.
Corduroy romper. She said this was okay.
Yeah, this is
corduroy.
okay because it's not making that weird
No,
sound.
I'm going to be super silent with it.
Silent corduroy.
All right, what do we got?
All right, we partnered with great brands as always. The first one is Chorus, and this is from the oldest homeopathic pharmacy in Athens, Greece.
Oh.
Okay, so this is all infused with olive oil or Greek yogurt. So it's basically seed to skin products, and they have so many good ones, but I want to point out a couple. So the one that you're using right there, Kelly, so this one is a velvet skin drink. Audrey, your stylist, said this is her absolute favorite. It makes your skin feel like velvet. I've been using the body oil instead of a typical moisturizer. Absolutely love it.
Where's the body oil?
So the body oil comes in a spray.
Oh, I like
which
that.
is so nice.
Yeah,
You get out of
you
the
don't
shower
waste.
and you spritz on.
Yeah.
You don't
Can I
waste,
put
and
it
it
on my
just
vagina?
keeps it kind of organized. Like it keeps it
Can I put it on my vagina?
super great. Really good body.
This is my best life. I'm gonna be right here.
Oh, I like
Which
that.
is so nice.
Yeah,
You get out of the
you don't
shower
waste.
and you spritz on.
Yeah.
You don't waste, and it just keeps it kind of organized. Like it.
I'm gonna put it on my vagina.
Super great. Really good bargain.
This
Okay,
is
so-
my best life. I wanna be right here.
Get out of
You
the
don't
shower
waste.
and you spritz on.
Yeah.
You don't waste, and it just keeps it kind of organized. Like it keeps it
It makes me come.
super great. Really good
This
bargain.
is my best life. I'm gonna be right here.
Oh, I like
Which
that.
is so nice.
Yeah.
You can put it on your penis, your balls, vagina, and your asshole.
Keeps it kind of organized. Like it keeps it where it needs to be. Super great.
You're still rubbing your hand.
Okay, so
You're
this
still
is
rubbing your
going.
hand. So the bottle's sealed and it won't come out, but you're still rubbing your hand and pretending. You already just told us there's nothing came out. There's no need to pretend like there's something did come out, and you don't have to fake rub
It
your
keeps-
hand. All right? It's your fucking hand. It's not fucking your son's penis. You don't gotta rub it, even when it's not necessary.
Oh, I like
which
that.
is so nice.
Yeah,
You get out of
you
the
don't
shower
waste.
and you spritz on.
Yeah.
You don't waste, and it just keeps it kind of organized. Like it keeps it where it needs to be. Super great. Really good bargain. Okay, so this is Guard Your ID. So let's come up here with this. This is a way to keep your personal information safe. And right now, tax season, thank goodness we're all finished up with that, right?
Okay.
What this does is takes care of all the personal information.
What?
Quickly, easily, so much easier than a paper shredder.
Redacted.
Yes, redacted.
Redacted.
So you have a lot of papers around from tax season, a lot of things that have sensitive information. Just cover it up.
And the pill bottle.
Then you can recycle it. Oh, and it works great for prescriptions. Works great for prescriptions too. You want to cover
Yes,
all
because
of that up.
I hate when people know what pills I'm taking.
You want to protect your identity. It's a huge hassle if it ever gets leaked. This is great.
All right, reusable bags.
Yes. Okay. This is Flip and Tumble. Ooh, it feels so nice.
We're just
super nice.
We're just oiling off while we do this.
So Flip and Tumble, this is a great alternative to disposable bags. And what I love is how tiny they fold up. Oh, geez, there's a tray there too.
That's amazing.
So that little guy there turns into this here. And then I was thinking of you guys with your hiking recently. You're doing so much
we were hiking a lot.
Okay, so this here, let me show you how easy it turns into a backpack.
Stop it right now.
Right?
That's great.
It works great, and it's so simple to fold back up. So if you're traveling, you can just easily pack this in your suitcase. Pack a couple of them; they're super flat.
And it's good to
And then you have
reuse.
it.
I'm always looking for a bag in the house.
Absolutely. We also have reusable produce bags. A lot of people think to bring their food shopping bags with them, but bring your produce bags too, and they go right in the washing.
These are good.
Oh, yes. Back in the lunch.
Pack in a lunch. This is Beanto, and this is a way that you can pack a lunch that's more sustainable and also looks pretty chic. So this comes in all different sizes, and you can open it up. So
now
it starts
Tupperware
here.
for people
Well,
that
it
don't
starts
want to
here,
look like
and
nerds.
then you can get it into all these different sizes. We take that one
That's
down.
incredible.
It does go into the microwave.
Wow.
And so really great for all different types. And then
they fold up.
Folds right up, so it doesn't take up a ton of
And
space in the
utensils.
drawers. Also utensils, and comes with chopsticks too.
Perfect.
So you don't have to use
Tupperware for the person that doesn't want to look like a nerd on a picnic. Let me give you a hint. You're using Tupperware. You are a nerd. You cannot hide this. If you're going to try to hide the fact that you use Tupperware, that makes you more of an even nerd. Even more of a nerd.
microwave.
Wow.
And so really great for all different types. And then
they fold up.
Folds right up, so it doesn't take up a ton of
And
space in the
utensils.
drawers. Also utensils, and comes with chopsticks too. So you don't have to use too much. Love it. I know you think it looks so cute, doesn't it? It's a cute look. All right.
Batteries.
So we have pale blue, okay? And these are rechargeable. So instead of using them once and they die and throw it away, you can charge these 1,000 times. So you're gonna save so much money in the long run. We have
to get
Yeah.
so we have like
We have to get
double A
them.
kits, and then they also have home bundles where
She goes, we have to get them, almost like we have to go to the website and buy them. How about you just go get them for free? We have to take them is what they mean.
blue, okay? And these are rechargeable. So instead of using them once and they die and throw it away, you can charge these 1,000 times. So you're gonna save so much money in the long run. We have
to get
for free.
We have like typical AA kits, and then they also have home bundles where it has like the 9-volt and the D and the AAA for your remotes and things.
Because you're always looking for the battery you do not have.
Yes,
It's just that simple.
exactly. And I just love how they just plug right into the side of the battery. Like it's really neat how each one charges.
All right, this one we already love. I know about this.
know and love.
This is Mark's favorite.
So this is Cozy Earth, and they're known for their eco-conscious bamboo bedding sets, right? And it's very, very temperature controlling. But I also really want to point out, feel this.
Oh,
I mean,
gosh.
you can throw it on. It's so
Size is this?
they're, it's your size.
It's a medium, yeah.
The men's and women's loungewear and clothing are great. Kelly, I'm obsessed with these shorts. Now, your
So
bedding
cute.
being temperature controlling is
Not
one thing, so
cute.
that helps. But if you're traveling or even just having temperature controlled, oh goodness, this is gonna
What do
get
you-
crazy.
Under my dress.
You're in that case.
I just
But
want to
they're-
feel the
They're
magic.
so comfortable. comfortable, and they'll actually regulate your temperature.
Sweetie, what are you doing?
I'm putting shorts on under my dress.
She loves them this much, guys.
I could see your lips.
Monica, these are awesome. These terrific bargains are exclusively available to you, our viewers, but only for the next 24 hours.
Reusable bags playing live.
Go to our website for the next
At the
24 hours.
At the Cocamunda Theater. Yeah, maybe a drunk threesome.
Next, we have an eco-friendly lawn.
Go to our website for the next 24 hours only to take advantage of these amazing bargains. Check them all out at livewithkellyandmark.com.
The other night, I was in the bathroom for about 20 minutes.
Oh,
I was
okay.
applying my skin
Routine.
creams, serums.
Not since the restoration of the Mona Lisa.
Next live, Falake Olawakoyeku.
Oh, here's another weird loser to teach you how to be a loser.
24/7, right from your mobile device.
We're continuing with Let's Go Green Week. Now, with everything you need to know to get an eco-friendly lawn, with Editor-in-Chief of Better Homes and Gardens, Stephen Orr. Welcome,
Good to be here.
I've got my protective gardening gloves on.
Fantastic. We don't want you to get dirty.
Right.
This is soil, not dirt. So
This
it's a
is
good thing.
soil.
But what we're trying to do today is talk about, everyone loves their lawn. Everyone wants that beautiful patch of green in front of their house. But we
Why
want
is
to
the grass always greener next door, Stephen?
because they're probably using too much nitrogen. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Too much nitrogen.
But what you want to do is make sure that you tending your lawn responsibly. And to do that, you want to make sure that you pay attention to soil conditions first and foremost.
Okay.
And what the base of any good lawn is the soil. So you want to make sure you have the right soil. One way you can do that is and go ahead and feel how good this soil. You want loose, friable soil. This is called friable, meaning that it kind of is loose like that.
Yeah.
So, we'll get to some problems with soil later, but one of the first things you want to know is your soil acidic or alkaline?
Oh.
And there's a scale. This is from 1 to 10. You want to be in 6 or 7. And if you pop it in, this is soil we purchased, so it's really good soil. So it's going to be neutral. It should be around 6 or 7.
It is.
Yeah. And so that tells you immediately that my soil's in the right range. If you need to add lime, if it's too acidic, or if you need to add something to make it less alkaline, you can do that as well. But that's kind of the first step.
Okay.
Then you want to make sure, this is the complicated part, and there's a little chemistry, and I might have gotten a C in chemistry in high school, but you want to have, if you're really concerned about your lawn, it's not doing well, dig up some soil samples and you can mail them off. Google Cooperative Extension Agent for your state, and they will analyze your soil and give you a full report what you're lacking. And then you can know, okay, I don't want to over-fertilize. I don't want to use too many chemicals. I want to use organic fertilizers. So you can know I need to have more nitrogen, which is the N, have more phosphorus, which is the P, and have more potassium, which is the K, which on all bags of fertilizer, it'll have those 3 numbers.
Audience, are you writing all this down?
It's like Mr. Wizard.
It's interesting.
Yeah, and that's the basis of good soil, because what happens a lot is you might buy a house and it has really great soil, and then you say, I want to be organic, I'm not going to use all these fertilizers. And over time, it will be something where you'll see that the lawn needs some help. The next thing you're going to come up with is weeds. Weeds are a big problem.
Yeah, big problem.
Big problem. And the one we all see this time of year, dandelions. Use this weeder. A weeder like this that has very long can get the taproot out, because if you leave the root, it comes up.
It comes up. My dad would have me do that in our lawn.
And
right?
so having a taproot weeder is really good.
My dad always liked touching my long weeder.
But you can also use one that's standing. And then for the weeds, for an eco-friendly way to handle weeds in the cracks of your driveway or sidewalk or on the edges of anything, not that you have cracked sidewalks, you would make this mixture. So I'll tell you how to do it.
We're in New York.
Carefully pour some vinegar.
Vinegar?
That's the acid in the vinegar is really going to take the weeds out.
Huh.
And to add a little salt kind of helps take the root of the weed out, and then a little, and then to take some little bit of dish soap in there actually makes it stick to the leaves. And you can then spray.
Pussy ass Kelly can't open up a fucking all by herself.
Take the weeds out. Huh. And to add a little salt kind of helps take the root of the weed out, and then a little, and then to take some little bit of dish soap in there.
Oh my God. This is not what I want. Come on.
Without discomfort and enjoy my life.
The movement feels so good.
What is this shit? I don't want this shit. What is this shit?
The acid in the vinegar is really going to take the weeds out. Huh. And to add a little salt kind of helps take the root of the weed out, and then a little, and then to take some little bit of dish soap in there actually makes it stick to the leaves. And you can then spray it. I don't recommend we spray it on the set because the whole place will smell like a salad.
Okay.
But then you spray it on the weeds, and it should wither in a couple of hours, especially in the ground.
But it won't kill the plants.
It kills the weeds, but if you spray it on the lawn, it might do a little bit of damage.
Okay. So just very carefully.
Yeah, carefully and targeted. You don't want to do everything.
Okay.
So once you've done that, the next thing you want to do is make sure you overseed.
Overseed.
Yeah. So you can pour more seed. You can scatter more seed. So pour this right into your handler here. This is a seed spreader. And when you do that, see this little trigger here?
Yep.
Pull that in, and then you
Does anyone really give a shit about this?
It won't kill the plants.
I feel like
it kills the weeds.
Anyone who gets into this shit already knows this shit. No one doesn't know this shit or doesn't care about this shit and then sees this and says, this fucking segment on live is going to spark their brain and say, you know what? I want to start planting gardens forever. No, it doesn't work that way.
If you spray it on the lawn, it might do a little bit of damage.
Okay. So just very carefully.
Yeah, carefully and targeted. You don't want to do everything. Okay. So once you've done that, the next thing you want to do is make sure you overseed.
Overseed.
Yeah. So you can pour more seed. You can scatter more seed. So pour this right into your handler here. This is a seed spreader. And when you do that, see this little trigger here?
Yep.
Pull that in, and then you do that.
Okay.
And the seeds will. When this is a tiny space, but when you're walking around your property, it'll spread it everywhere. Overseeding helps combat weeds because the weed grows. Then your turf grows really tightly. And once you've done that, anytime you have a bare spot, it's great to do this. Do it in the springtime. I usually overseed in the springtime just to get another round of fresh grass growing.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. More tips on how to get an eco-friendly lawn when we come back. Stick around.
Tomorrow on Live, a performance by Lap duo Val and Ricky.
We pull people up.
Springtime. I usually overseed in the springtime just to get another round of fresh grass growing.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much.
On the next Hammer Hall, it's a full hour of Tam Fam favorites, fresh off being named into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Mary J. Blige makes her big return to the Tam Fam.
Then Ramon Rodriguez plus the incredible Dule Hill next Hammer Hall.
Today at 1 on ABC 7.
Chief of Better Homes and Gardens, Stephen Orr, and he's showing us now how to get an even more eco-friendly lawn.
Yeah, how often should we be watering our lawn?
Well, that's a big thing. People tend to overdo everything on their lawns. They overfeed, they overwater. Water infrequently, but deeply. So maybe an hour, maybe once a week. Depends on the weather and where you live. But you don't want to water shallowly because it makes the roots grow shallowly.
Okay, aeration.
Well, one thing you do if you water and you notice that water is pooling or the ground is really hard, you mentioned you might have some compacted soil, you want to aerate. These are funny little shoes. They look like medieval torture devices, but you can strap these to your shoes and walk around. It's pretty much of a big workout. You'd only want to do it on a small lawn.
Mm-hmm.
If your lawn is really aerated or large, really compacted or large, you want to get a professional to do it.
With those machines,
and that's where you see those little things come up that look like goose.
All right, mowing the lawn. What type of mowers?
Well, this is the most eco-friendly mower you can have, Mark. Why don't you give this?
This model is called the 1921.
Incredible. These are incredible.
All right, mowing the lawn. What type of mowers?
Well, this is the most eco-friendly mower you can have, Mark. Why don't you?
Changed my quality of life. The stiffness and the heaviness is gone, and so is the joint pain.
It's like having a physical therapist.
Well, this model is called the 1846.
Mowing the lawn. What type of mowers?
Well, this is the most eco-friendly mower.
Why do I feel like this is the most expensive handheld one?
Videotape Mark wearing these shoes.
I'll do it.
Aerating the
Well,
lawn.
our producer said that her father just loves doing it. They just take the videos of him doing it in the backyard.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
These are incredible.
All right, mowing the lawn. What type of mowers?
Well, this is the most eco-friendly mower you can have, Mark. Why don't you give this a try?
This is old school.
I used to see this on Leave It to Beaver.
So yeah, this is a real mower. They're made still, and they're really great because it's just human power. And also, it's putting the grass clippings right back in the lawn.
And can you adjust the height?
You can adjust the height, and also it mulches as it goes. You can also use an electric mower, which are great. Electric mowers have some mulching attachments.
That?
You want to get that back in the grass.
So we want the grass clippings in the grass.
You do want the grass.
We don't want it like that.
You don't.
I see.
You want the clippings to go back in. Yeah.
You do, and you want it to be chopped fine and making a little bit of a mulch, which helps protect them and keep them moist.
I love this.
Yeah, it's great. It's a great workout. You would never have no flabby triceps with this thing.
For more like this, make sure you pick up a copy of May 2024 issue of Better Homes and Gardens on newsstands now. We'll be right back.
If you love watching our show from home, now's your chance to see it live and in person. You can check out all the stars. Be part of the show. And maybe even win a prize. Don't miss out on all the fun. Visit our website and get your tickets for Live with Kelly and Mark now.
For more like this, make sure you pick up a copy of May 2024 issue of Better Homes and Gardens on newsstands now. We'll be right back.
If you love watching
Babasa.
Eggland's best eggs. They're just so delicious. With better nutrition, too. Eggland's best.
Cats want taste. You want healthy ingredients. With Blue Tastefuls, you don't have to compromise. Pick up Blue Tastefuls today.
Welcome to the inbox, everybody. I love our audience so much. A viewer sent this in. Here's the meme: men over 40 wearing skinny jeans.
Hey, this is from Gabe Crognale from Nanantum, Massachusetts. Hi, Mark. This is a photo, and I wish to share with you regarding the local frenzy being generated by the soccer pallone playoffs in our mutual regions of Italy. Here are two paesani of mine celebrating Roma, even though they're both from Abruzzese. The standings show Aquila and Campobasso. They are next. There's the standings.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Campobasso. Your team might not have clinched just yet, but at least my two favorite soccer teams are number 1 and number 2. And in case Kelly gets a little jealous, her dad's team is number 3. So.
Yes, I know. Yes. But I only have one team now. I only root for Campobasso.
That's right.
Because a happy marriage is whatever the hell it is. Something about a happy marriage.
Happy wife, happy life. Happy husband, get the rubbing.
Campobasso.
That's right.
Because a happy marriage is whatever the hell it is. Something about a happy marriage. Happy life, happy.
We're gonna get paid no matter what.
Something.
Two Capabassos in the hand is better
It's
than
not
one.
enough. It's not enough for them to win, but you must lose. All those fun sayings that people say. What else do you have? Happy life, happy. Capabasso wins something.
Yeah. Two Capabassos in the hand is better
It's
than
not
one.
enough. It's not enough for them to win, but you must lose. All those fun sayings that people say. What else do you have?
This is Nancy Huff from Old Bridge, New Jersey. It's not just hospitals. My daughter Kelly was getting her brakes replaced, and this was on in the waiting room. I sent the picture of me and said, "Look what's on TV." She knows I love your show. I record it every day and watch it every night.
Well,
Looks like a
hospitals
living
for
room.
cars also. So it's hospitals
Emergency room for cars.
emergency
Places where
room for
teens or
cars.
people get
Well,
fixed.
don't forget on tomorrow's show from Bob Hart's Abishola Falake, Olowo Foyeku will be there.
Also, a performance by Maui and Ricky.
And a gardening lesson.
All right.
A gardening lesson.
All right.
It's Darvin's countdown to summer mattress sale.
Bro, other boys for you. Call 222-2222.
Wake up with ABC 7 Eyewitness News this morning.
The View starts right now. Unbound and gagged, former President Trump reposts a violent image of President Biden hogtied and defies court gag orders by lashing out at a judge and his daughter. Could his unhinged words lead to dangerous actions? Easter egg witch hunt? Did some conservative politicians and media pundits knowingly mislead Americans about Easter at the White House and Transgender Day of Visibility?
They clearly want us to bow at the altar of the trans community instead of bow to God.
Then Valerie Day of Visibility.
They click
Transgender Day of Visibility. Happens to be on the
and
same day
media
as Easter
pundits
now.
knowingly mislead Americans about Easter at the White House and Transgender
Transgender
Day
Day of Visibility is dedicated to celebrating trans people and acknowledging the discrimination the community faces. At NBC News, spoke to trans people about how their life satisfaction has changed since transitioning, and we're going to report the story on the same day as Easter, so that way no one reads it. But the
It's a
trans
media-
people will know about it, so they'll be happy.
Pundits knowingly mislead Americans about Easter at the White House and Transgender Day of Visibility.
They clearly want us to bow at the altar of the trans community instead of bow to God.
Then Valerie Burton.
Police officers responded to that threat and they used deadly force.
The suspect never made it in the building. The suspect has yet to be named. The district attorney said the suspect was a male student and a minor. No students or staffers were physically harmed. School officials say they were prepared.
It's an experience that you just pray to God every day that you don't ever have to enter into. Today, we were called upon, our staff, these amazing professionals around the table, called upon to act, and they did so.
It was also frightening for parents left with little information and the entire campus on lockdown.
My biggest fear kind of felt like it was unfolding.
Kristen Malone waited frantically as law enforcement searched for possible additional suspects. Malone's 11-year-old daughter called her on the phone to tell her she loved her.
I was able to talk to my daughter just a couple minutes ago, but we still want to be able to touch them and hug them.
And hours after this terrifying incident, as you can see, there is still a large police presence here. And for much of the day, school officials have been working to reunite these students with their families. JB?
Charlie, thank you. Tonight, the central U.S. is bracing for another wave of severe storms with the threat of tornadoes.
CBS Tuesday nights. No, that's not what we do. You football, homie. Anyways, that's it for this one. Oh, I don't even know. All right. Episode 165. So episode 169 from May 1st, and then episode 165 from May. I don't fucking know. Well, this one on YouTube is fucking May 1st. Episode 169. Like and subscribe, and remember, I love you.